Hola, buenos días. Hoy es 26 de noviembre del año 2020. Esta es la presentación de la campaña Madrid 7 Estrellas, la mejor tienda del mundo en India. Esta campaña se enmarca dentro del programa de apoyo al comercio minorista del Ministerio de Industria, Comercio y Turismo de España, junto con la Cámara de España y ejecutada por la Comunidad de Madrid a través de la Dirección General de Comercio y Consumo y la propia Cámara Oficial de Comercio, Industria y Servicios de Madrid, todo ello cofinanciado con fondos FEDER de la Unión Europea. Thank you very much. Welcome to this event. And now, Tarika, the floor is yours. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Miguel. Good afternoon.
Tarika, the microphone, please. Switch on the microphone. No, turn
the microphone. Okay.
Now.
Good afternoon, everyone. We would like to thank you all for taking out the time and joining us today for Madrid, a 7-star destination event. The focus of today's session will be the campaign Madrid 7 Stars, the best shop in the world. Spain achieved another record of foreign tourists in 2019 with 83.7 million international travelers with an increase of 1.1% and an expense of 92,337 million euros with an increase of 2.8%, which shows the robustness of the Spanish tourism sector and the progress towards quality and value-added tourism. Madrid received a total of 7.6 million international tourists in 2019, an increase of 7% compared to the previous year, adding 500,000 tourists in just 12 months. In this way, the region of Madrid broke a new record in the arrival of foreign visitors for the 5th consecutive year and continues to lead Spain's ranking in terms of the growth of this type of tourists. In addition, international visitors who choose Madrid as their destination spent a total of 10.452 million euros throughout 2019, with an increase of 12.6%, more than in 2018, surpassing the 10 billion euro barrier for the first time in history. In addition, our region is one more year as the autonomy with the highest average expenditure per tourist, with 1,368 euros compared to 1,102 euros on a national average. And the same goes for average daily spending with 269 euros, well above the 154 euros on average in Spain, a figure that places our region as the one on which international visitors spend the most. In case of the Indian market, and according to the latest data from the Indian Ministry of Tourism, 22.11 million trips abroad would have been made at the end of 2019. That is 9.31% more than the cost last, with 20.22 million trips in 2018. When traveling to Europe, Spain is ranked in one of the top 6 countries from India. Now it's time to introduce our panelists. So we have with us Mr. Ankel Lewis Martin, Deputy General Manager of Business Entities and Management of Trade and Consumer Affairs of the region of Madrid.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Tarika. Good morning, Spain. Good afternoon in India. First of all, I want to thank all the authorities and the Chamber of Commerce of Madrid this meeting. Thank you very much. Mr. Susana Fernandez, Director of Madrid office in Asia, and Mr. Miguel Bufala. Okay. The Tourism Manager, Madrid Chamber of Commerce. Well, today we will see a brief presentation on the main economics indicators of Madrid and its attractions as a shopping destination in the world. Tourism is an essential industry for Madrid, as it is also for the rest of Spain, breaking records year after year until 2019. In this presentation, we will see very positive data. However, After the painful situation caused by the pandemic, this can only help us to reach or overcome them in the short or medium term. To do this, we must continue working and showing continuously from the public authorities. We believe that right now is when more effort must be made to make Madrid an attractive and safe and reliable tourist destination. Until the pandemic ruined all expectations, Madrid not only grew in the number of tourists received, but also its average spending, which contributes to receiving a higher quality tourism, occupying the first place in the ranking of European tourist cities, according to the Global Destination Cities Index study. Therefore, since 2013, the Community of Madrid region, together with the official Chamber of Commerce, Industry and Services of Madrid, under the Retail Trade Support Program of the Government of Spain, has launched the campaign Madrid 7-Star Destination, Madrid, the best store in the world, to promote Madrid as a destination in the field of shopping tourism. Furthermore, it must be said that this campaign was born with the intention of promoting the destination of Madrid in China, but it's true that due to the good results, it has been extended to the markets of Japan, Mexico, and Colombia, and specific actions have been undertaken in new strategic markets for the region, for Madrid, such as South Korea, India, of course, Russia, Argentina, or Brazil. In these years, and until 2019, we have made 20 presentations of the campaign Madrid 7 Stars, the best store in the world, to the main agents and tour operators in cities such as Hong Kong, Beijing, Shanghai, Taipei, Mexico City, Bogota, Tokyo, Chengdu, Buenos Aires, Delhi or Bombay, Xi'an or Sao Paulo, among others. We have participated in 9 tourist industry fairs in Asia to promote the campaign. 11 press trips has been organized at the destination with 42 professionals of tourism communication, bloggers and influencers from China, Taiwan, Japan, India, Colombia, and Mexico, with 3 intense days of work in Madrid in order to get to know the campaign firsthand and on the ground. Furthermore, as a novelty this year, we will be in United Arab Emirates, Qatar, and Kuwait. Well, in the following presentation, we will have the opportunity to see the main attractions of our region in areas as relevant as culture, gastronomy, or sports. Discover Madrid's hotel offer with the opening of new facilities, highlight the advantage that Madrid represents for tourists due to its total freedom of opening hours and its competitive tax-free facilities. Also, we have designed attractive commercial routes that combine the most modern and attractive commercial brands and shopping centers with the traditional and centenary shops of Madrid. Well, in conclusion, I hope this presentation is to your liking. At the same time, I hope that it will serve to reinforce the good relations between Spain and Madrid with India, in the conviction that in our region, you will find the traditional welcome and warmth of our land, serving to prescribe the Madrid destination in your country. Thank you very much, and welcome to Spain, and welcome to Madrid. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ángel Luis. And now we are going to show the welcome and the presentation from Ms. Elisa Robles, Spanish Consular for Tourism, Consulate General of Spain in India.
Good afternoon, dear friends. I'm very pleased to be here with you in this presentation dedicated to Madrid 7 stars destination. And I would like to take this opportunity to update you on the present situation now in Spain for travelers. When Spain reopened last summer, many businesses, many establishments were open. And now in the fall, during this so-called second wave, there are some restrictions in the different regions, in the different cities. There are curfews, there are lockdowns, partial. And that's why I would like to recommend to any traveler going to Spain to make some research beforehand, to study the webs, to see how the situation is in the cities they want to visit. Situation changes every day, evolves rapidly, and it's important to, as I said, analyze it beforehand. Yes, I have to say that direct flights from the European Union, from every major city in the European Union, are flying directly into Spanish airports multiple times daily. And I also would like to say that flights from the approved third countries and administrative regions are also starting to resume going to Spain. No, not yet at this time. We are all waiting for decisions to be taken at the European Union level in this respect. You can travel to Spain if you're traveling from the European Union, from a country associated in the Schengen area, or from a third country approved by the European Union. This last group includes different countries in this moment, and these countries are Australia, Japan, New Zealand, Rwanda, South Korea, Singapore, Thailand, and Uruguay. Also China, Hong Kong, and Macau, where some conditions would apply. Effective November 23rd, travelers to Spain are required to submit a negative PCR test result from within 72 hours prior to their planned departure. They will be able to do so via the internet or with a document before boarding a plane, but this only applies to some European Union countries, to some Schengen associated countries, and some third countries to Spain. The proof of being virus-free before traveling comes on top of the temperature checks performed on arriving passengers to Spanish airports. But it is important to say that the situation is changing, is evolving rapidly, and it may be very difficult to make any predictions. In this respect, I have to insist on the main concept, which is safety. We have to travel safe. So all tourist services, all tourist establishments are applying safety protocols based on guidelines approved and created by the Ministry of Health, working together with public and private organizations. Well, all tourist services are working to ensure everyone's safety, and this is based on three essential principles: social distancing, hygiene, and responsible behavior. Specific measures may change when necessary to respond to COVID-19 local situation. Please refer to the chart for the main measures applied by tourist services in Spain to ensure safe tourism. All the information I have spoken about on our website, spain.info. And I would like to say again that I really appreciate you being with us today. And also to add that I know that Indians love shopping. I must assure you, and I would like to insist on the idea that Madrid is one of the best worldwide destinations for shopping. We have the best brands, the best shops. Also, we have a Spanish design, which is exquisite and really different. So I invite you to visit Madrid and to enjoy shopping there. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. And now we are going to see a video. One moment, please.
During the pandemic, it is important for us to be happy. Let us share with you some Spanish customs that help you feel happy. We enjoy the outdoors a lot. You can find terrace bars open with a lively atmosphere all over Spain. The reasons? The sun shines all year round and we love to enjoy each and every one of its rays. We like to go for a walk. The cities are brimming with avenues full of shops. People take advantage of the late opening hours to go shopping, sometimes even after nightfall. You can find a vibrant atmosphere on the streets in many cities at night, especially during the summer when many fiestas take place. We have long opening hours. Breakfast at 10 in the morning and until midday without it seeming odd. In Spain, especially if you are on a holiday, meals are served much later than in the rest of Europe. It is normal to have breakfast at 10, stop for a snack at 12:30, eat lunch around 3:30 and have dinner way past 10. Make the most of it and take a break from the routine. It's really easy to eat at any time of the day or night, especially in the cities, because it's normal for the restaurants and bars to serve their customers with very flexible opening hours. We love eating tapas in good company. We love to move around from one place to the next, tasting tapas. These small bites are full of flavors, best accompanied with a drink along with friends. This way we can eat without sitting down, moving between restaurants. Even in the most traditional restaurants, it's customary for the starters to be served as tapas or small aperitifs. We dedicate time to pausing and taking time for a coffee. Forget about the espresso that you gulp in 30 seconds for a quick fix. Coffee in Spain is taken slowly, sitting down, and with lots of animated conversation. Look out for a good coffee shop or cafe and see for yourself. If you're going out for a coffee with a Spaniard, allow at least 20 minutes. The same applies to drinking coffee after meals. It's normal to relax after a meal and enjoy a chat with a good cup of freshly brewed. We cook with olive oil and we love to eat well. Visitors are surprised that we use olive oil in practically every dish. In Spain, it's bread and olive oil and not the usual bread and butter. UNESCO has recognized the Mediterranean diet as an intangible cultural heritage of humanity. Leisure is for the enjoyment of every age group. If you go to a park, you will see children, families, and elderly people. If you visit a terrace, you will see groups of young people and older people alike. On the beach, on excursions into the countryside, in the cinemas, in the shops. In Spain, different generations enjoy many activities in equal measure, and there is something for everyone. Most cities and towns can be covered on foot, and this facilitates senior citizens to enjoy the outdoors and good weather just like anyone else. We smile whenever we can. We are good natured. Maybe because it's sunny, or because we like being with people and going out in the night with friends. We just love having a good time. The Spanish are famous for their sense of humor and always looking on the brighter side of life.
Okay, Tarika, go ahead.
Thank you for sharing these presentations, Miguel. I would now like to introduce Mr. Miguel Bufala Perez, Tourism Manager, Madrid Chamber of Commerce, who's been handling everything for us today, and Ms. Susana Fernandez Perez, Director of Madrid Office in Asia. And I would request both of you now to share more details about the campaign Madrid 7 Stars, the best shop in the world. And before that, I would request everyone to please put their mics on mute and please switch off your cameras, everyone. Thank you so much.
Also,
thank you very much.
I remember you that we will send all the presentation and the video of the campaign by mail after the seminar. And if you have any question, please do through the chat. Thank you so much, Susana.
Okay, thank you very much, Miguel. Thank you very much, Tarika. I would like to first thank the Office of Tourist Spain in India for being present today in this event to support Madrid and to support the campaign that we are presenting here today to all of you. Okay, so I'm going to start talking first about Madrid as a destination. And after me, my colleague Miguel, who is taking care of the tourism department in the Chamber of Commerce of Madrid, he will go on with the campaign and will give you some very useful information about that. So, well, I would like first to talk about Madrid. Madrid is the business and financial center of Spain, as you may know, and we have more than 540,000 companies that are located in our region, which it makes it a really huge place for business. It's really a business hub, Madrid. Also, we have a really good environment for the foreign investment. So 40% of the companies that decide to invest in Spain, they decide to come to Madrid. And for example, in the year 2019, we have 62% of the capital that came to Spain, 40 billion euros, stay in our region, stay in Madrid. We are very stable. Our region is very stable. We have, for the last 6 years, around a 3% GDP growth, well, we are growing even more than the media of the rest of Spain. So it's a very stable place, and we always welcome also investment, and we always welcome people, visitors to come to our region. We also could say that we are the digital capital of the south of Europe, as we have a really very good connection also with the north of Africa, with Latin and South America, and also with the rest of the countries within the European Union. And well, also if we talk about a smart city, Madrid is being rated by one of the most prestigious index, which is the IESE, as in the number 24th in the world. So that is really very good news for us. Okay, so let's talk about the business, Madrid as a business destination. We are really good at organizing things in Madrid, at organizing events, and it's a really good opportunity for companies who would like to do incentives, or for companies that also would like to sell their products in Spain, to show their products in there. You have the picture there of IFEMA. This is the exhibition center of Madrid. And in there, every year we have around 1,000 events that are taking place, including 162 exhibitions. For the last year, we have more than 33,000 participants in our exhibitions, and at the same time, we have more than 4.2 million visitors to our exhibition. So it's a really huge place for business. In the year 2020 also, and for the third consecutive year also, we have been awarded with the World Travel Awards, Madrid, and also the Association for Congresses and Conventions. It's giving us the third position in there. So we are really proud of it. If we talk about transportation, Madrid is being rated as in the 9th position as the better connected city in the world. Well, it's also a place where from there you can also travel very well to the north of Africa, to Europe, or to South America. 28% of the flights that go to South America or Latin America are leaving from Madrid. Okay, so we are going to talk about the fast train. Fast train, we have it's called AVE, and it's the second largest in the world, with 3,218 kilometers. First one is China, but we are the first if we are talking about the density, about the number of inhabitants per kilometer. So we are also a country that is exporting this technology. Well, you can see Madrid there, in the capital of Spain, in the center of the country, and from there you can see that the line for the fast train. You can basically go wherever in Spain in less than 3 hours. Okay, so you can use the plane, you can use also the fast train. This is the line that we have. You can see that the Barcelona is connected, Malaga, Cordoba, many places are connected, and also we will be connected with the west of the country in the near future. Okay, so this is well, you can see this is the Terminal 4 in the Madrid airport. The Madrid Barajas airport is the 5th largest in Europe and the 15th largest in the world. We have a capacity for 75 million passengers. In the year 2019, we have received 62 million passengers, and 45 million passengers were foreign visitors that came to Spain. So we still have capacity for continue growing. We have this growth was more than 7% growing on visitors coming to Madrid through the airport. And we are really very proud of our subway. It is a very worthy and very nice place to visit. Well, in the year 2019, we have the anniversary. It was the anniversary. It was already 100 years. 100 years of our metro, and it's the 8th longest subway in the world, the 2nd in Europe. And we have like around 300 kilometers of metro and 300 stops also. So it's pretty easy if you want to walk in Madrid and take the metro to manage in there. It's really good. Okay, so we have also many rooms. We have more than 1,000 establishments in Madrid, 45,000 rooms, and more than 154 spots that people can use there in Madrid. And 5-star hotels, 4-star hotels that are really very well. 66% of those places are luxury ones. So for a good price, you can stay in a really good place. We have new openings also. We have to say that Four Seasons in Madrid is the first Four Seasons in Spain. So we're very proud that they decided to come with us. So yeah, let's go then to talk about now the let me see about the Madrid as a cultural destination. And well, here you have some pictures of some places in Madrid. We have the Almudena Cathedral, the Royal Palace, the Temple of Devot. We have the Plaza Mayor. We have Alcalá Gate. We have the Retiro Park. We have Cibeles. We have many places in Madrid to visit. And yeah, we have more than 2,000 monuments in there, 600 national heritage also in there. And we have plenty of museums. We have plenty of museums. We have plenty of theaters or exhibition halls where people can go, movie theaters, and we have many exhibitions going on there in Madrid. So it's really a cultural place, a place to stay for a long time. If we talk about museums, well, we have something that we call. Hello, can you hear me? Okay, yes.
Yes,
okay,
yes.
so yes, we have something that we call the art walk. That this means that in around 1 kilometer, we have a concentration of museums and places to see, like I don't know, the National Library, the Botanical Gardens, the Caixa Forum. We have the observatory. We have the planetarium. We have everything that is located in that kilometer. And of course, we have 3 of the most important museums that we have in Madrid. We have El Prado Museum. It's a place where you can see artworks from the 16th to the 19th century. And there we have many authors that are very important for Spain. Like, for example, we have Velázquez, we have Goya, we have El Greco, we have Rubens, for example. So it's really an enjoyment to go there. Then we have also the Reina Sofia. The Reina Sofia Museum is more modern, more contemporary. But there you can also get some view of the 20th century, and we have painters like, for example, Pablo Picasso with Guernica, which is one of the most important artworks for Spanish history. If you want to know more about the Spanish history, and we have also Joan Miró or Salvador Dalí also integrated in there. Then we have another museum that is also worth it to visit, which is the Thyssen-Bornemisza. Thyssen-Bornemisza, the family has around 1,000 artworks in there that belong to the collection of the family. And sometimes they are doing some itinerant how to say, exhibitions, which is also worth it to to visit. So whenever visitors are coming to Madrid, we recommend also to check what is going on in the city in terms of the museums as well, so that well, if some exhibition is taking place there, you can go there and enjoy it and visit. Okay, then we talk about the World Heritage places. We have well, Spain is one of the most important places in terms of UNESCO World Heritage cities, and in Madrid we have 3 places. Those places are not far away from the city center, just less than 1 hour to get to those places. So it's worth it also to visit not only the center of Madrid, but you also go a little bit farther in the region, and then in there you can get, for example, the monastery of San Lorenzo del Escorial, which has been everything, the monastery and the library, and yeah, so a hospital. So you can really know about history if you go in there. Then we have also the Palace of Aranjuez. Aranjuez is this palace is really worth it to visit. It has many different rooms that has been served for different purposes to the kings, and it has also the really beautiful gardens outside. So it's a visit that will take you like 3-4 hours, but it's really worth it to travel in there. And then we also have the place for Miguel de Cervantes, Alcalá de Henares, which is also a beautiful city where you can walk around, and it has a beautiful university as well. So we recommend you also to travel a little bit farther from the Madrid city center, go outside. Then nearby we also have 6 other places that are World Heritage cities, and that are near Madrid, even if they do not belong to our region. It is also worth it. You are there, so you can also enjoy the visit over there. Let's talk about the sports. Well, we have well, in Spain, a very we are very well known for many sports, for football, for basketball, for Formula 1, for many sports, tennis. In Madrid, of course, we have well, the Real Madrid Museum in there, which is one of the most visited in Spain, and well, we have also the Atlético de Madrid, which also has a museum. And then we have also room for, well, we have also events related to tennis. We have the Masters ATP 1000, which is previous to the Masters in Paris, the Roland Garros. So it's really also worthy if you like to go to also come to Madrid in May and go to watch the tennis. Then we have also many people that is interested in golf that are coming to Madrid. We have around 25 fields there for playing golf, which is it makes it easy to to get Madrid as a golf destination as well. And many of the licenses that are given for professionals are also located in Madrid, and the association related to that is also in Madrid. So it's good. Let's talk about the families. Also, families can do things in night leisure. First leisure. Sorry. We will. Yeah. We have many places. We have many places in Madrid where you can go out. Every weekend there are more than 500,000 people that are going out. You can see there. Well, the different places where you can go. You can go to Moncloa. You can go to La Latina, to Castellana. There are several places. It depends on what you want to do in Madrid. Then you go to one of those areas and enjoy it in there. Miguel? Okay, let's talk about
Yes.
family. Families,
No,
we
tourism
have
information.
yeah,
Information, Indian
tourism information. Then, okay, so in 2019, Spain was visited by more than 200,000 tourists from India. It was an increase of 22% already. So we are very glad that you came there. They spent around 575 million euros. It was 6.2% more than the previous years. And the average of a stay it was 7 nights and expenditure of 2,738 euros when they are coming. Usually, Indian people like to do shopping and like to go out a little bit the same as Spanish people. At this point, we used to have 3 frequencies with Air India. But because of the situation, the actual situation, well, we hope that it resumes the flights again and we can have direct flights again with India. But well, at the moment we have to wait for a little bit. So let's go to gastronomy, because Madrid is also the capital for gastronomy. We are rated top 20 in the world, and it's one of the top places where you can find food in there. We have 24 Michelin starred restaurants in there, together with other restaurants that are very well known, like for example, La Bola or Casa Botín. Casa Botín is being rated as the more ancient, the oldest restaurant in the world by the Guinness Book of Records. So it's also worth it to visit these places. And we have, of course, Madrid Fusion, which is taking place every year in Madrid as well, and where the chefs are there proposing new things for the people to enjoy. Markets. We have four places that where we can propose you, which is first the San Miguel Market, which is an example of iron architecture, and there you can really eat delicatessen. There is a really nice place. Then we have San Antonio Market, which is a little bit maybe more international. And also you can find some food from Asia. Then we have Platea, which is a very big place, 5,800 square meters, where you can enjoy also performance in there. And the last one, last but not least, which is also, well, giving you like some sensation like you are in New York or something like that. So it's also very worth it to enjoy it there. So now I'm going to, well, I finished my presentation. I hope you enjoy it and you learn a little bit more about Madrid. And I'm going to ask my colleague Miguel to continue with the presentation about Madrid as a shopping destination, and presenting our campaign, Madrid 7 Stars, the best shop in the world.
Thank you, Susana. Thank you, all of you, once again. Thank you to the government of Madrid, Mr. Ángel Luis Martín, to support and to work together in this well, interesting project for the tourism, and to the Office of Tourism of Spain in India. Well, first of all, let me tell you that, you know, we are in a complicated moment, but we believe in Madrid. We believe to recover all the tourism destinations, main tourism destinations, as Madrid, as any other international destinations. And thank you for this reason. Thank you very much. So, well, as Susana said, it's time for shopping in Madrid. Well, when you came to Madrid, you must book in your agenda time for shopping. Well, our region is a reference point in terms of fashion and design. You can find stores that fit every taste and budget. Not surprisingly, Madrid, due to its various shopping experience, ranks as the second best European shopping destination, according to the distinguished publishing The Economist. Madrid also hosts boutiques of large international firms, national designers of the latest trends, well-known clothing chains, large shopping centers, and of course, outlets such as Las Rozas Village and the Style outlets. We have many different shopping areas, one very close from each other, so it is always possible to find what you are looking for. In this slide, you can see the most prominent ones. First of all, Serrano Street, located in the strategically Barrio de Salamanca neighborhood, and flanked by splendid buildings of classical architecture. Serrano Street is a distinguished shopping center where the most prestigious and luxurious fashion brands can be found in. It's the well-known in Spain, the Golden Mile. Gran Via, in addition to being one of the main arteries of the city, it is full of popular fashion stores, surrounded by the beautiful historic buildings in the area and a worldwide major brands. Fuencarral Street is one of the main commercial hubs of the city, an ideal place to find the most modern and avant-garde stores in Madrid. Of course, the Access Preciados Carmen Arenal, which always Preciados Street, it makes up one of the main commercial areas of the city. It is located between Callao Square and Puerta del Sol, and it has an exclusive pedestrian zone. And of course, El Rastro, with more than 400 years of history. The Rastro of Madrid is much more than a street market, where every Sunday, all items and curious objects are sold. Since over the years, it has become an excellent tourist attraction, and we are very proud to announce that last week it opened again since March because due to the pandemic situation. Due to the wide commercial and shopping offer, including both national and international brands that are concentrated in Madrid, and with the aim of achieving an overview of what it's offered, we create 7 shopping itineraries that accommodates the different needs. The Spanish fashion itinerary, the Spanish international films itinerary, the accessories and jewelry itinerary, and the beauty one, among others. You can find all of them and in detail in our website and in our app. Thanks to the law that the government of Madrid created years ago, turned in Madrid into the territory with the most flexible opening hours, erasing all kinds of restrictions for trade. For example, all our shops are opening from 10 in the morning till 10 in the night. Also, weekends and holidays. From 2018, Madrid has a competitive and fast tax-free return system that represents an average discount for tourists from outside the European Union as the Indian ones of 16%. Likewise, since the same year, 2018, the minimum purchase amount necessary for tourists from outside the European Union to request the VAT or tax-free refund has been eliminated, which until then stood at 90 euros. Also, we have the digital tax-free. It has launched in 2019, and it's called DIVA. Now it's mandatory, and it's fast, transparent, and system unique in Europe. You take the DIVA tickets in any shop, and you presented it in the digital totems, presented it, for example, in the airport on train stations. It's really easy, and you can return your money in a few steps, simple steps. Well, as we have told you before, the General Director of Commerce and Customs of Madrid, together with the Madrid Chamber of Commerce, and with the comprehensive plan to support the competitiveness of the retail trade of the government of Spain, we developed the Madrid 7-star destination, the best shop in the world. It's a campaign to position Madrid as a shopping destination into many different markets. As you can see, this year we are going to promote this campaign also, apart from India, in China, South Korea, Japan, Mexico, Argentina, Brazil, Russia, Colombia, Qatar, Kuwait, and United Arab Emirates. It's very important to highlight that India is a very important market for us. That's the reason that we are here presenting you this campaign. We miss you a lot and we hope to return as soon as possible. The campaign has several promotion tools, as for example, the website, madridshops.com, with an elaborated look and feel and available in 4 languages, Spanish, English, Chinese, and Japanese. Contains an extensive tourist and commercial information of Madrid, including more than 300 premium shops profiles. the new Madrid shopping experience and tax-free application, available also in 4 languages, which you can not only organize a tourism and a shopping day in Madrid, also you can manage the tax-free return in a few simple steps. With this unique application, without queues or heavy records or procedures in the shops, tourists can easily manage their recovered taxes. Also, we have the shopping guide, Madrid at 7 stars, a 365 pages guide that is distributed through hotels, tourist office, and tourist and commercial events, and a commercial map in 4 languages with detailed information of the shopping itineraries, map of shopping areas, and plans of the metro, subway, our subway system, and other transport systems. 25 million visits to the website, 164,000 Madrid shopping experience app downloads, and more than 400,000 followers in social media, or 27 million advertising impacts are just some of the data that guarantees our success of this campaign. We hope that we'll like this presentation. Thank you very much for attending it. And now we are going to show you the official video of the campaign. Thank you so much.
Bienvenidos. Espero que os sintáis como en casa. Es mi mayor deseo. En mis calles encontrarás las más prestigiosas firmas reunidas para ti. Sé que alguien especial merece un trato único. Un paseo por mis calles pondrá a tu alcance un desfile por las marcas más exclusivas. Vive mis espacios donde disfrutar. Sumérgete en el universo del diseño y la moda más vanguardista. Siente mis lugares contemporáneos y los de más de 2000 años. Soy una ciudad abierta, segura y llena de vida. Albergo lugares mágicos, pensados para ti. Soy Madrid. El lugar donde se cumplen los sueños. Madrid, la mejor tienda del mundo.
Thank you very much. If there's any question, Tarika?